backed up by the stock's performance. Those shares are up 37% this year, outpacing the rest of the S&P Bank ETF. In this notoriously low-rate environment, where is WaFD Bank going for growth? We'll find out from Brent Beardall. He's the CEO and president of WaFD Bank. Why change the name, Brent?
We changed the name because we wanted to tell people what we did. Our historical name didn't have the name bank in there, and there was a lot of confusion about credit unions and so forth. So we wanted to shorten our name to our ticker symbol. As you mentioned, we've had a remarkable run in terms of total return. Going back to 1982, our total return has been 17,000%, believe it or not.
1980 to 17,000%. That is truly amazing. We'll get to that in just a minute, but I'm curious, when you make a name change like that, and you have, what, about 300 locations around the West, 8 states in the West.
That's right.
How much does it cost you to do that? Because you've got to redo signage, you've got to redo stationery, you've got to redo all of the branding.
You know, there's certainly a cost to it, and that cost is about $8 million all in by the time.
I'm surprised it's not more.
But the real question is, what is the cost of not doing it? In today's day and age, when you advertise and you don't tell people what we do, so we've shortened the name, we've honored our heritage, and we tell people what we do. And the great news from our perspective is our client said, wait, I thought that was already your name. So it's really been a nice transition.
How's business? Obviously, the stock loves how business is going, up nearly 40% this year, and that's an outlier in your area. Why have you been able to deliver those kinds of returns, and how is business?
Well, you know, we are fortunate. We are headquartered in Seattle, which is going gangbusters. And I tell our team all the time, it's like we're in Camelot. These are the best of times. We are 10 years removed from the Great Recession, but we're doing business in the right way. It's not just us as a bank that's doing it. We're asking our clients to bring in more capital for their loans, so you have lower loan to values. We have learned the lesson from previous times, and now we're going forward. The really exciting thing from our perspective is we're growing deposits. Yeah, loans are out there, you can get loan growth, but last year we grew deposits by over $600 million, over 5% organic growth, which is the highest kind of growth we've had.
You just said these are the best of times. I mean, what have you done to get ready for not maybe the worst of times, but for...
Okay, let me do some advertisement for my son's bank.
Always, as bankers,
my son actually just started his
during the Great Recession, we had
role of customer service representative at WaFD Bank, Washington Federal, 2 months ago, and 1 month and a half ago. I'm glad to see his CEO being interviewed on CNBC, and which means the bank has been performing very well.
There's probably been no hotter
sounds like
than Seattle has been over the past decade. What do you
actually its stock price increased by 40% this year, and its headquarters in Seattle, our hometown.
We've had a significant slowdown. Really, housing in Seattle has kind of treaded water and gone down a little bit in the last 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, it's a value play, and even in a slowdown period of economic growth, it is it is healthy holding in any portfolio.
New York Giants co-owner Jonathan Tisch on Power Lunch. He'll be with us for the whole hour. Always interesting, great conversation.